IRS characters do exist in my manga series. There's one in the 10 Hells, and his name is Hither. And surprise, surprise, he's dealing with the military of Hell. And the other one is going to be very uncomfortable for some people. So let's get into it. So within the East, where some of you may recognize, which is where my Deep Stalker Crow series takes place, which follows a group of monster hunters that are known as Deep Stalker. Think of The Witcher and Bloodborne had a baby together. But within the East of Termini, there was a group of kingdoms called the Precious Metal Kingdoms that eventually became the Osmium Empire whenever the Osmium Kingdom waged a full-on war with the East and ended up winning. But there was one place that they could not take, and that was Wargos, home to Orden, the god of battle, who would later become Desolation, the god of destruction. And the thing is, while the Osmium Empire was kind of wrapping up its campaign, Orden had sent his holy church and some of his military forces out to provide humanitarian efforts to basically quell some of the suffering that was going on. And he sent one person that kicked off an event that would change Termini forever. And that was the Darkling Orgi, who was his grand priestess. The Osmium Empire did the one thing you never do to a god. It's a lesson Tarma, the god of pride, learned when he started messing with a Neru. And that is, you never defile one of their priests, especially in one of their holy temples. And that's what Tarma did. But before that, an event happened in the East. And we touch on this event in the Night of Slaughter, chapter 10, where the Osmium Empire captured Orgi, made a dog and pony show of her, and before they killed her, she cast Miracle. And if you know anything about D&D, it's basically the wish spell. And it was effectively to purge the East of all of the Osmium Empire's bloodlines. And Orden at the time, fulfilled that wish. And with Desolation, with the most powerful military might in the East, launched a campaign. And he went and slaughtered people. Women, children, men, innocent warriors, did not matter. If you were in the East, you were a target. After he slaughtered the empires, there were refugees still wandering around trying to survive. He would then send soldiers out to do purges to slaughter them. But for some reason, and they don't know why, when he was doing the cullings, he would save 1 out of 10 people to kind of go on. And he dehumanized the people of the East after. Like, the people in Wargos don't even view the people outside of Wargos as people. And it still goes on to this day. Like, still, in the time of the Devil's Deal, that campaign is still going on. Like, some gods like Homer has come in and been like, is this really necessary? But you can see how this all shakes out in my mangas, which are free to read. Just see, buy it. And there's still time to support the mating manual. All you gotta do is grab one of these 2 subs.